Behind these walls is a secret that I've been keeping from you for the last 3 months, and today I'm gonna spill all the beans. Welcome to our dream home. Come on in. So, do you wanna tell them what happened?
So 3 months ago, there was an opportunity presented to us, and within a couple days, we decided to list our house and put it on the market and buy this one.
Yeah, we never even had conversations about selling our house. We loved our house, it was perfect, the neighborhood was perfect, everything was done exactly the way we wanted in it, and you guys seen the series.
We had just finished it, completely remodeled, beautiful. I know many of you loved Harper's room, and that was kind of sad to leave, but we could not pass up this incredible opportunity to buy this house.
All right, that's our story. Now let us show you around. Every good tour starts from the beginning, and that's where we're gonna get.
So this is the entryway. Beautiful, as you can see, I'm obsessed with this archway. It's like really inviting and gorgeous. A lot of brick throughout the home, you guys will see. So right now we have it on the floor. There's some on the stairs over here. Let me show you the room right there.
Before we go there, how do you feel about the brick? I'm actually curious.
You know, I don't hate it. I know it's not really like our style, but I like it in the floor. I think it's fun. I think some of it, it's a little bit too much for me, I think.
Do you think like whitewashing it will give it a
I
settle?
do like that idea, yeah.
Well, that's fun because I don't know how to whitewash.
It's something you can learn. This room is right off of the entryway. This was made to be a dining room, but right now, as you can see, it's a ping pong table.
The cool thing is this is the pool table, and it also converts to a ping pong table. And for Thanksgiving and Christmas, we put a hardtop over it and hosted dinner over it.
Yeah, we ate on this pool table.
Yeah, multi-use. So if you want to convince your wife of getting a pool table or a ping pong table and have multi-use and say, we're gonna host dinner over it.
This room is really gorgeous. It's got the doors that open. We were thinking about actually turning this into a really cool office space with like an executive desk right here and just kind of this moody vibe.
That's actually one of my favorite ideas. And in fact, this entrance arch right there, I thought it'd be so cool to put like French doors in there. And that way you do have that desk that she was talking about. You can open up these windows. It has this kind of recessed section in the back where there's a piano. And I just think it would be like this ultimate executive office that would basically be like a man cave.
Yeah, it's got some really pretty natural light. So I don't know, I feel like that'd be motivating.
Yeah, super
when
motivating.
You're working.
Yeah, super motivating. Stepping into our living room, one of my favorite features about this is how giant it is. This is perfect for hosting and entertaining, plenty of space for everybody. I absolutely love this fireplace. It's giant, it goes all the way down the floor. This is actually where the brick comes in really handy with it. Huge fan of this stone. I don't want to touch any of it. Although, the only thing I do want to manipulate a little bit, I'm not a huge fan of TVs that go on the sides of the fireplace. What do you think, hon?
I like the symmetry. So my goal would be to do some sort of cool shelving that's the same on each side and get rid of the TV.
Oh, like going all the way up?
Yeah.
And then what, hang the TV up here?
No, I don't think we can. It's too tall.
So no TV in this room?
I don't know. I feel like TVs in the living room are out. Although I don't know where we would watch TV.
This is news to me. What is this? Canada? What are we doing here? No, we're gonna have a TV in here. What if we put a cabinet in here to like close it up?
Oh, I like that idea too. Let's do that.
Middle ground. Find the middle ground in your relationship.
I agree with you though. I love the fireplace. Don't want to touch anything here. It's gorgeous. I love the stone and the coloring.
I'll be honest with you, I really thought you were gonna be like, can we mount the TV on top? And I was like, the amount of brick that I have to drill through and try to feed wire is gonna be a nightmare. So I'm glad we're not touching the fireplace. Stepping into our giant kitchen. This is a 10-foot long granite slab on top. It's ginormous.
It is, which is nice. I think we could fit an extra probably bar stool here.
I think so too. Right out of the gates, this is awesome. I love how that looks. I do love how the brick looks here. I do probably would prefer that whitewashing to create a little more subtle effect, but that range hood and that giant oven, what is it, an oven stove? Stove oven?
Just an oven,
Oh, okay.
Stovetop and oven.
Okay, stovetop and oven.
Well,
You learn
yeah.
something new every day.
I think the one thing I would change in here is the cabinets. I don't love them, the
They're
color.
a little, I would say, dated. Yeah, they have that cream color. It's got that etching to have that when rustic was really popular. And they're great solid cabinets. It's just some of the finishes on it, like the hardware, the color scheme. So that might have to get like repainted.
Yeah, I do like this one here, and I actually really do love the black. I don't know if it, depending on what we decide to do with the kitchen.
So last minute idea, actually, never told you this, because it's a black countertop that I didn't know that you loved or not, which even if you didn't, we're not getting rid of the freaking.
It's really pretty, yeah.
What if we painted the cabinet a darker, moodier color?
Just the island or
just
all of
just
it?
the island.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Or all of them, but maybe just the island.
I do like the idea of making this house more traditional, obviously because it is, incorporating a lot more moodier colors. versus our old house was like airy, white, although there were some, like the bonus room was dark, but I think I'm kind of steering away from that slowly.
She's in our dark goth phase right now.
So the other thing I would definitely want to change are the pendant lights, which, what is on here?
Oh, that's a hide key that one of the kids
Like, that's not part of it. The pendants and the chandeliers are definitely more of that, what is it, medieval?
Medieval, kind of gothic kind of look.
Yeah, which was like kind of part of the house, but I think if we update the fixtures, that will definitely change the style of the home.
Unless we go for, hear me out.
Full gothic.
What if we go Dungeons and Dragons feel?
I mean, there is probably a niche of people who...
A D&D, that's what we're doing. Hey, feeling overwhelmed by the expectations to make immediate dramatic life changes here in 2025? Or maybe feeling stuck in your current situation or anxiety about falling behind in life? Well, I'm excited to tell you that you don't have to go through it alone. And that is why I'm excited to tell you about the sponsors of today's video, BetterHelp. Therapy can help you untangle external pressures from internal values. Break down vague feelings of being behind into specific addressable concerns. Help you develop a personalized timeline that feels authentic rather than socially impossible. You see, the new year is a blank space for you to write a new story, and BetterHelp makes it easier to get started. And here's how it works. Fill out a questionnaire, and you will be matched with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. Easy as that. And BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy more comfortable and convenient, so you don't have to schedule a day, leave time off work. It's that easy. Connect with a network of over 30,000 licensed professionals with a wide range of specialties and backgrounds. And easily switch between therapists anytime at no extra cost. If it's not the right fit, then it's not the right fit. It's that easy. Start fresh any day of the year with BetterHelp.com. Click the link in the description below or go to BetterHelp.com/Mr. Build It and get 10% off your first month. Now, let's get back to this video. Let's go.
So this way is the hallway that leads to the pantry.
And yes, we have a bar now.
And I love this. I absolutely love this. I think it's awesome. We just make a little drink here.
You got a real problem, okay? It's 11 o'clock in the morning still, well, noon.
And then this is the pantry. Has a sink. Love it. What is it called when it has a sink? Butler's pantry?
I think so.
Yeah.
Fun fact, this house has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and tell them how many sinks it has.
What did we count? 11?
11 sinks. There's like a
lot of sinks
in multiple rooms.
Obviously the room we already showed you that we want to make the office. So there's actually like 2 doorways to it.
That's technically supposed to be like the formal dining room, which makes sense why there'll be a sink in there and a little bar top there,
yes,
like a butler's pantry.
And then here we just have the garage, the laundry room, and there's actually an extra, this is the laundry room.
Giant, way bigger than any laundry room we've ever had.
Which I
Sink.
love. Sink. And then there's actually a bedroom. It has so much stuff in there, I don't even want to open it.
Yeah.
But this is an extra guest bedroom with another bathroom and another sink in
Yeah.
the bedroom.
Yeah. This is our powder room. And to be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about it. It's got this corner sink, which I've actually never really dealt with before. Not too crazy about this style of granite, though I'm sure we can incorporate it into something. I would really hate to do anything with the granite that's here because it's beautiful stone. It's just, I don't think it's made for the configuration.
Not our style.
Yeah. The Gothic chandelier, you know, it's you know, this is one of those like creative spaces that we really got to put our heads together to see like how we could just kind of turn it into our style while working with the awkwardness of a corner.
The corner, yeah.
Architectural thing, I guess. All right, guys, Harper's room 2.0. Here we go.
She keeps asking that you make her another pink bed, so.
I'm completely up for it. I just don't know where. I don't know how it would be like a loft bed. That's
Yeah. So this was actually an office originally. This is a door.
To the outside.
Door, because this.
As an office, you can go from the front door. So if you have clients coming over, they don't have to go through the front entrance. They can go through that side door.
So I'm trying to figure out a way to block it.
I think it looks fine. It's just got some trim around it.
Yeah.
But
my goal in here is I'm actually trying to find wallpaper that I'm working with a brand on.
What's your guys' vote? Option A, pink, very light. Option B, kind of teal, patterny. Do you have a favorite?
Plot twist.
What?
I didn't go with either of them.
Of course you didn't. No, of course.
So it will be a fun surprise, but it's gonna be really pretty. She wants pink everything.
And pink she shall get. So this is my workspace in terms of office space. It's actually just a little sewing room kind of section. And then there's a built-in desk. Right now, I'm just using the built-in desk part. It's small, I don't need a big office, so that's totally okay. It's nice that it has an outdoor exit to it, but I think what I wanna do is get rid of all this stuff and just build either a double desk or one major desk with shelving going all the way up. I think it would be really cool to use that space.
Yeah, it's not a tiny room. It's got, you know, enough space for you to work.
This is a pool key. Let's go show you the pool. So this is the biggest deciding factor, well, actually second biggest deciding factor when it came to deciding of wanting this house is the backyard. This is an incredible oasis that I could have never DIY'd myself in a million years. We have a pool, we have a diving board, we have a hot tub, we have a giant, beautifully landscaped backyard. Tons of space here. This is the grill from our old house. If you guys remember the gas grill on one of my videos, I still have to drill and replumb the plumbing to get a gas line through here, but definitely was not gonna leave that with the last house. Although the buyers, they were trying to get it. And I was like, no way,
They really
Jose.
wanted it.
No, I was like, that's off the books. You can take my outdoor kitchen that I did for the grill, but you're not touching my grill. Cover patio, love it. Additional space for entertaining. We have another pergola over here for a dining room for outdoor eating in warm months, not like today where it's like 32 degrees.
I'm shivering.
And I'm wearing a t-shirt. And over there is exactly what I was telling you about, the secret I've been keeping from you, and that's incredible. And I cannot wait to show you, but we got a couple of more rooms to show you, and then we'll bring you in there. Let's go.
So right off of that little office room is the primary bedroom. Come inside.
This is where all the magic happens.
Huge room, which we love. Kind of an awkward space right here.
Yeah, the window's like not centered with
They're
that wall.
not centered. So I put like a mirror here, and then maybe if we do like a side table, we could keep the sofa here.
Yeah.
The other thing I thought of would to do like chairs with like a coffee table in
Yeah.
between. I don't know. We'll see.
All of it works. Got natural beams on top. Don't have a console table yet for the TV.
We'll do a little media console. I know this TV's huge. It came from our bonus room. Everybody comments on it.
Yeah, and if they say it's too big, it's not. It could always be bigger.
It's just the right size. And then here we have another sink space, which is interesting because I don't know if this was like the style of that time, which was like 10 years ago.
What, to put sinks in?
Just to put this little like vanity area in a bedroom.
I am actually a big fan of it, to be honest with you.
Have you ever used it?
Well, not
No.
yet. But if imagine we have relatives coming into town spending the night, and you don't want to be showing your parents that you have a booze problem or something like that, and you're trying to hide, you can come in here
So
and have a
basically we
cocktail.
need a mini fridge down here is
Yeah,
what we need.
this is like a nice way of having a
Yeah.
cocktail, or you got your friends over there and I need to hide away
Yeah.
here. This is a perfect place to pour yourself
You
a
could-
little glass of
yeah,
bourbon and
have a sink here to wash it.
enjoy the day.
Because you're not gonna put it back in the kitchen sink.
That's what dishwashers are for.
Once again, we have more brick here. In this room, I definitely feel like it should be painted or whitewashed. Don't love it in this room for some reason.
We can't paint it. We would have to whitewash it.
Sorry, I meant whitewash.
Yeah.
I didn't mean paint.
That
No,
would
you
be
can't
taboo.
paint it.
People
Too
would hate
taboo.
you. People would hate you so
People
bad.
would rip us apart.
Also, although if this was like a flat black, that'd be kind of slick.
I like it. I kind of like it. Maybe we should paint the whole room black.
I'm just shooting from the hip right now. Coming into the biggest bathroom I have ever owned, we have his and her sinks opposite of each other. We have heated floors. We have a steam shower, the same as my last house, if you guys remember the black one that we did. But I do like this feature when they install the fact that you can actually ventilate it as opposed to having the door open when you're done with the shower or the steam room to prevent any kind of mildew from building up. I think that was a clever installation. Slick whirlpool tub with all the jets in it, sits right below into the ground. I think it's awesome. You have your own vanity section.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so first of all, I love that the tub is like in the ground.
What's the best part about that?
Well, it's, I don't know, it's kind of like when you, it feels like a spa-like almost feeling of just like
You're
the way
going into a grave.
Yeah. And then like when you get out, it is kind of weird that you're like stepping out of the bathtub. I don't know, I actually really,
So people are gonna give you crap. How come you don't have blinds in front
I
of?
know. Well, there were curtains here. I don't need the privacy, nobody can see.
It's nice that how much landscaping is out there.
I am looking for some curtains. The ones that were here were just too short and I didn't like them. So we will do some sort of curtains, but there's a lot of privacy anyway. Like you can't see into the neighbor. Unless they're peeking into the bushes, you can't see.
I'll be peeking into the bushes.
And then the vanity, I love this part with like this makeup vanity part.
Giant walk-in closet, plenty of space. For the first time ever, I have plenty of space with my stuff. You have plenty of space with your stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's show you upstairs. So upstairs we have one bedroom, one bonus room, a bathroom, a second bathroom in that bedroom, and how many sinks? 3.
3. And a sink here.
The only thing we ever missed in our last house that we always talked about is it didn't have a bonus room. It kind of did. We created that livable space. It converted the formal living room into a bonus room, but the kids are loud. We wanted some place for them to escape and not be so loud. So the bonus room up here was the perfect solution for that problem. We got a nice TV viewing area here. One of the kids' PlayStation 5 is connected there. We have another TV here for the Xbox. This is a pull-out couch when their friends spend the night, play a little basketball here. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the ceilings, but I'm not gonna complain about these ceilings. It's a freaking bonus room. I love that it has it here. Man, this is just like the solution to all of our problems.
Yeah, so like with everything in this house, it's a work in progress, but we're getting there. I do want to somehow put a table in here at some point.
Yeah, like a little gaming table
yeah,
for
like
the
a little table,
card
like craft,
games.
yeah, board games, whatever. Maybe behind the couch, but we'll see. But I do love that you cannot hear anything in this bonus room from downstairs.
Yeah, wait a second. Who did this already?
Oh no.
Did our kids do this already? Or was this here before?
We'll have to ask them.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Can we take a walnut
We
chair?
can't have nice things. Oh, there's one more room I forgot to show you. Check this out. This is technically the man cave, if you will. We have the gym here. We have the golf simulator set up here. Now it's not all just a man cave. Irina uses the gym as well. But
yeah.
I love coming out here to being able to work out, do the cold plunge, get in here to work out. It's got plenty of space to do both. And it's kind of the little oasis. And yeah, I have my bear rug up top because it wouldn't be a man cave without my bear rug. So this is 600 square feet of an absolute dream for any maker out there in the world. And I've been praying, I've been dreaming about this, and today it's a reality, and let me show you inside. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dojo. This is the new Mr. Build It workshop, and I couldn't be more excited about it. Let me show you around. This is 600 square feet like I was talking about, but there's a partition on the back side. There's an additional 250 square feet. Now, I'm only using 350 as it sits. We have a bunch of stuff over there that needs to get organized. Once that's cleared out, I'm gonna have an extra 250, and we got a lot of plans for it in the future. But what I got going on right now is absolutely perfect for right now. I have my 8-inch joiner that I just recently got all new dust collection worked around. Got my sanding station here that wheels up perfectly to this table. Funny thing about this table is this is one of the very first nice dining room tables. Well, it doesn't look nice anymore because it's beat up. Dining room tables that I've ever built. This must have been like, I don't know, 6 years ago or something like that. All out of poplar. You can still see the dings from all the kids smashing their forks and spoons into.
I loved this table.
I couldn't get rid of it. So I was like, kept it in storage for almost like 6 years and, came in clutch for this garage. This is kind of like my assembly table. Coming over here, got my router table all set up here, connected to the dust collection here. Moving along, plenty of storage, my drills. Have 20 probably drills here. Miter station. The miter station is still gonna be a work in progress. Right now, it's doing its job. My goal is to get a red house miter fence. I just recently found out about them. That's gonna create a nice miter table and fence section, so I won't have to use these little blocks for support. Gonna have adequate dust hood for it, so all that stuff is not flinging around. I mean, this is not doing much, let's be honest. Dust collection on miter saws has never been their greatest feature that they've perfected. Science have come a long way with other things. Got my toolbox here, my pocket hold station there, my planer right over here. I screwed this thing down with lag bolts so it's not going anywhere. I didn't want it to start tilting and whatnot, and I think that works well. Table saw, just finished building my first crosscut sled for this shop. Brand new Grizzly dust collector that's remote controlled, one of the greatest features about this. Here's what I love about this shop. Two things. Number one, this is the largest space I've ever had my shop in, where everything's in one place. Second thing is, there's not a thing in here that I need to set up to use. At every shop I've ever had, the planer would be against the wall. You would have to bring out and connect it. I have a dedicated hose that just slides on, and we're going straight to business. I don't have to move my jointer out of the way. I don't have to move my router table out of the way. That is the greatest part about this shop. It's just functional and it flows. And when this space is done and cleared out behind, and I could utilize the remainder 250 square feet, my goal is to expand it. So that means I want to get little other tools that I wouldn't have room for it here. Like I would like a bandsaw. I would like a drum sander. That's actually huge on my list. And most importantly, I want to get a CNC machine. I want to get a nice big CNC machine so we can create some killer cool stuff over there. So
I thought we were gonna put the pool table in there.
there's no room. There's no room in here. We have a CNC table. We need a CNC table room. Pool table in here. What are you, crazy?
I think that would be a great space for like a pool table.
So
ping
while
pong
I'm
table.
working in here, dust is flinging, we'd have just pool table over there?
I think we'll just get masks for everyone.
I don't think we thought about this all the way through, did we?
We did not.
But do you know what a CNC machine will do?
What could you make me with a CNC machine?
Anything, absolutely anything. You power it to AI, it'll create you anything you want.
Like in terms of,
Do you want a table that has all the Pokemon characters precisely cut out inside of it?
I do, in fact.
Okay,
want that.
well there you go. So, you know, why don't you decide whether or not we need a pool table or not here. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I am so incredibly happy for this new space. More leg room to play in the house, more creative space room like this workshop. Make sure you follow along. There's so many cool projects coming along that's gonna be made in the shop in the next couple of videos. And don't forget, we're still working on the A-frame cabin. That's still gonna come out. So we're gonna be hitting you with all sorts of videos, cabin builds, furniture builds, remodel builds. Things are gonna get crazy in 2025. I'll see you then.